There was once a young woman named Larina. In the quiet town of Valmir, people trusted her more than they trusted themselves. She was kind, soft-spoken, always helping others. If someone was hungry, Larina shared her food. If someone cried, she stayed beside them until the tears stopped. People often said, "Whoever marries Larina will never know pain." And eventually, someone did. His name was Darian. Darian was charming, confident, the kind of man who could enter a room and make everyone feel smaller without saying a word. When he first met Larina, he treated her like treasure. Flowers, promises, late night walks beneath lantern lights. For the first time in her life, Larina felt chosen. The town admired them together. But there was one person who never smiled when Darian appeared. Larina's older brother, Kale. Kale never trusted him. "There's something wrong with that man," he warned. But Larina refused to listen. Love has a strange way of making warnings sound like jealousy. Months later, Darian proposed. The wedding was beautiful. Music filled the streets of Valmir. People danced until sunrise. Even Kale forced himself to smile for his sister. But 3 days after the wedding, everything changed. A wealthy merchant in town reported that a chest of gold had vanished from his home. Panic spread quickly. Nobody understood how such a thing could happen. Valmir was small. People knew each other. Then came the shocking part. The stolen gold was found inside Kale's house. The town exploded with anger. Kale denied everything. "It's a setup," he shouted. But nobody believed him, not even Larina. That was the moment Kale's heart broke. Not because the town turned against him, but because his own sister looked at him with doubt. Kale was dragged away publicly, humiliated. As he disappeared down the dusty road, he looked at Larina and said only one sentence: "You married the wrong person." Those words haunted her. Days passed, then weeks. Something about Darian began to change. The sweet man she married slowly disappeared. He became colder, more secretive. He left the house late at night, returned before dawn, avoided questions. One evening, Larina woke up and realized Darian was gone again. This time, she followed him, quietly, through dark streets, past sleeping homes, beyond the edge of town. Finally, Darian stopped near an abandoned storage house. Larina hid behind broken wooden barrels as voices echoed inside. And then, she heard it. Laughter. Darian's laughter, followed by words that froze her blood. That fool Kale never saw it coming. Another man laughed. "You framed him perfectly." Larina felt her entire body go cold. Her hands trembled violently. She listened in silence as Darian confessed everything. The stolen gold, the false evidence, the manipulation, all of it. And worst of all, he married Larina only because people trusted her family. She was never loved. She was used. That night, something inside Larina changed forever. She did not cry. She did not scream. She quietly returned home. And for the first time in her life, she became dangerous. The next morning, Darian acted normal. He smiled at her, asked if she slept well. Larina smiled back, and lied. Over the following days, she pretended nothing had changed. But secretly, she planned. Larina visited old friends quietly, people who still believed Kale might be innocent. She gathered information carefully. One by one, Darian's secrets began to surface. Hidden debts, shady dealings, strange business with criminals from neighboring towns. The man everyone admired was rotting underneath. Then came the festival night, the biggest gathering in Valmir. Music, lanterns, crowds everywhere. Darian loved attention, and Larina knew exactly how to destroy him. As the town celebrated, Larina stepped onto the central stage unexpectedly. The music stopped. People stared. Even Darian looked confused. Then Larina spoke calmly. "I accused the wrong man." Silence covered the town. "Kale, recently released but still hated by many, stood frozen at the edge of the crowd. Larina continued, "The real thief is standing among us." Murmurs spread instantly. Darian forced a laugh. "Larina, what are you doing?" But she didn't stop. She revealed everything. The meetings, the stolen gold, the hidden witnesses, and finally, she revealed the one thing Darian never expected. Someone from the storage house had secretly agreed to testify against him. The crowd turned violently. Darian panicked. For the first time, the confident man looked afraid. He tried to escape, but he didn't get far. By sunrise, everything was over. The truth spread across Valmir like wildfire. Kill was finally cleared. People begged for forgiveness, but Kill barely spoke. His deepest wound had never come from the town. It came from his sister's doubt. Larina apologized through tears. For a long moment, Kill said nothing. Then finally, he hugged her, and both of them cried like children. Months later, peace slowly returned to Valmir. The stolen gold was recovered. The lies faded, and Larina changed completely. She was still kind, but no longer naive, because she finally understood something painful. Sometimes the people who smile the sweetest hide the darkest intentions, and sometimes the people warning you the loudest are the ones trying to save you.